Today's Spotlight is brought to you in part by presenting sponsor, Busey Bank. Busey, your dream, our promise. Welcome to Spotlight. I'm your host, Jane Wernette. And today I'm joined by two local nonprofits, the Naperville Art League and the Friends of the East Branch DuPage River Trail. You're watching Spotlight, and joining me now from the Naperville Art League is Sally Sharp and Debbie Venezia. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Very nice to have you. And you know, art, it's always something fun to talk about, right? And so, Sally, I'm going to talk to you first about the Naperville Art League itself. Tell us a little bit about it and how you managed to work through the pandemic.
Okay, we've been here for 60 years. This is our 60th anniversary, and we struggled a little bit, as everybody does, with the pandemic last year. We closed for a couple of months. Actually, it hasn't been too bad for us. We muddled through. Our members stayed in contact. We continued to have art in the Art League, and we've been working twice as hard to get back in touch with the community now that people are able to move around within it.
Okay, and are people able to come to your building now?
Yes, the building is open. Our gallery is open. We're open Tuesday through Saturday, and our exhibits are up and changing every month, so we have a new thing every month. We have just begun to start socializing again after this long period of adjustment with the COVID thing. So, yep, we're open and going, and very excited about what's going on.
Good. Well, give our viewers a little bit of an idea about what's new there.
We have been really working hard to get more membership opportunities and community opportunities going. So we have new exhibits. We had just finished a Frida exhibit, which was exciting.
Yes.
We had our first get-together with that Frida exhibit out in the parking lot, and we're with live music and a lot of just art appreciation. Our classes are going, although they're much smaller than they had been in the past. We have a lot of people that are very happy to be getting back into classes and hobnobbing with other artists. So that's going too. We have our Art Around Town program, which is where the art of the Naperville Art League members are in the Promenade downtown, the Sweetwater's downtown, and several other places around town, so that you can see our artwork, and we're really excited about it.
Yeah, that's nice. And I'm not sure that I really knew that. I mean, I've appreciated the art, and I'm not sure that I 100% knew that it was the Art League's art in those places.
Yes, and we're trying more to attach our name to what we do. So people do. We've heard a lot. I never even knew you were here. So yeah, we're working on that.
Yeah, no, that's wonderful. And it's so nice because then it's, you know, it's kind of public art. We're all getting to see it and enjoy the work that you've been doing.
Right. And, you know, it is relaxing. Whether you're an artist or an art appreciator, it's great to come in and look at the art. It's amazing the talent that we have in this area, and we like to show it off.
Yeah, now, so tell our viewers where you're located.
We're located at 508 North Center Street, which is right across from the 5th Avenue station.
Okay.
Right off of Washington.
And it's a beautifully decorated building on the outside, so you can't really miss it, right?
Right. The mural was done by, you can say a little bit.
Yeah, so the mural is part of the Naperville Century Walk, and we had it installed in 2009. And it was designed by Mike Venezia, who happens to be my brother. He's an author, illustrator of children's books. So he based the characters that are on the mural on his characters from his books. And it really tells the story, kind of an art history view. So I'll have a recognizable artist and a piece of their work. So you'll see Andy Warhol by the tomato can, and George Seurat by the, Grand Jeté. And it's a wonderful piece. And still to this day, it was installed in 2009. Whenever I go into the gallery, I look out the window, and I always see somebody just standing there looking at it, kind of drinking it all in, whether it be someone walking their dog or people walking by or whatever. So it's something that really is kind of a landmark, and it put our building on the map.
Okay, so Debbie, I mean, obviously the building is a beautiful piece of art, and you've got other things that you are out there in the community with. I mean, last year, unfortunately, your Riverwalk Fine Art Fair was virtual, but this year it's back in person. So give the viewers a little bit on that.
So we're really thrilled this year, and I want to make this caveat that we are watching the CDC and the guidelines and following recommendations by the community. We're watching that daily. But right now we're all set to go live in person. We're bringing in about 100 artists this year. Normally the show is larger, but we did want to allow for social distancing. The booth spots are going to be bigger than they were before. We're doing hand sanitizers, and again, we're being very, very cautious as we proceed. In fact, there was just something today about spiking states, and it's like, okay, we're going to keep an eye on that because our artists are top artists from across the country. So even though percentage of them come from Illinois, a lot of them come from, you know, anywhere, and so that's something we're just going to be aware of because we want to create a situation where community members can come and just enjoy the art. So the Riverwalk is really a mini art market, and we invite the community to come out to, well, the address is Main and Jackson and along the Riverwalk in downtown Naperville. So you can't miss it. The streets are closed. It's a wonderful event.
And when's it going to be taking place, Debbie?
September 18th and 19th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. both days.
Wonderful. We're going to hope for no COVID restrictions, or at least manageable, and good weather
rain,
for you.
And no rain.
And no rain. And no rain. But the other thing, I mean, let's talk about that. No rain on your parade because you're going to be 60 years old. That's a fantastic anniversary. I mean, well done you. But tell us what you have planned.
All year we're celebrating. So we've already started with interviews of our longstanding members. We have quite a few of them up on our website now if anybody is interested. We have a 60th anniversary celebration which will be going on in September and October along with our exhibit, which is 60th anniversary. Our members are going to be bringing in work that they have done any time in their life. Instead of just recent work, they can bring in their first work or their best work. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a real good show to see. And we'll also try to have a get-together, our fourth Friday get-together with 60th anniversary in mind. So,
nice.
And everybody is welcome to come. I hope you do stop in and see the exhibit because it really should be something to see.
Yeah, I love that. I love how so often people, their first work, they're like, oh, I'm just horrified by that, right? But in some ways, it's really so beautiful, right? It's the beginning of the journey.
That's right.
Yeah. How can people get involved with you?
We have a website, NapervilleArtLeague.com, or come in person anytime. Okay. We're open 10 to 5, Tuesday through Friday, and Saturday 10 to 4.
Okay, wonderful. Well, we wish you the best of luck with the Fine Art Fair. We wish you all the best and congratulations on the 60th anniversary.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for coming by.
Oh, this is great. Thanks for giving us this opportunity to share our information with the community.
Absolutely. And if you are interested in learning more about the Naperville Art League, please go and visit their website. We're going to take a quick break, but stay tuned. We're coming right back with more Spotlight.
For more than 150 years, you've believed in Busey. Today, more than ever, we believe in you. To our healthcare workers, first responders, and local businesses, you're central to the communities we're proud to call home. Busey's grateful to partner with you and your families through life's ups and downs, today and for generations to come. Because as neighbors helping neighbors, we're in this together. Busey, grateful to serve the communities we call home.
The Naperville Police Department needs your help to solve crime and bring offenders to justice. When you submit tips to Naperville Crime Stoppers, you help keep our city one of the safest in the nation. Tips to Naperville Crime Stoppers have helped solve hundreds of crimes and recover over $7 million in drugs, property, and cash. Remember, tipsters remain anonymous and receive cash rewards up to $1,000 if their tips lead to an arrest. Call the tip line at 630-420-6006. You may have that one piece of information that solves the crime.
If you're just tuning in, you're watching Spotlight. I'm your host, Jane Wernette, and joining me now from the Friends of the East Branch DuPage River Trail are Greg Hart and Steve Johnson. Welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Thank you for having us.
Very glad to have you, and I'm interested to learn a little bit more about this initiative. So I'm going to start out with you, Steve. What is the East Branch DuPage River Trail? It's a mouthful, so tell me what it is.
Right. DuPage County has a lot of trail network in existence already. The East Branch DuPage River Trail will go down, as you might expect, along the East Branch DuPage River, which roughly starts up in Bloomingdale at the top of the county, and will, when it's finished, go all the way down to the bottom of the county through Green Valley and into Wayland Lake in Will County. And it will connect our east-west trail network. It'll connect the North Regional Trail at the top end of the county. It will connect the Great Western Trail and the Prairie Path in the center of the county. And it will connect with the Southern DuPage Regional Trail, which will connect Naperville with this trail.
It's a connector.
Very much. It's a regional trail. It's not just a trail for the people who live alongside it. It will allow people throughout the county and throughout northeastern Illinois to access a lot of spots within DuPage County.
Okay. Now, you've said connector, so I'm thinking that's definitely one benefit for sure. Greg, what are some of the other benefits of this trail?
Yeah, well, if there's one thing, Jane, that we've learned in COVID, it's that there has been record attendance at all of our forest preserves and public green spaces. There's very few issues this day and age that connect the economic benefit to a health benefit to an environmental benefit, and that's exactly what this trail will do. It goes through major economic centers, through Glen Ellen and Lombard, and will provide families and people a place to get out and exercise and really enjoy the outdoors. So we're really excited about all of the benefits it will bring to DuPage County.
I'm curious, how long is that trail? That seems like a pretty long trail.
Well, the length of DuPage County, so that would be about 30 miles when the trail's completed. The segment we're working on right now includes roughly one 3-mile segment and another 3-mile segment between Glen Ellen and Lombard.
Okay, all right. Greg, obviously a question that people always come up with because funding in the not-for-profit world is always so important.
Right.
Would this work increase taxes?
It would not, and that's
Okay.
one of the primary benefits, in my view, of this trail. We're already paying our tax dollars to the federal government, state government, and local government, and those are the funding sources that we're hoping to take advantage to build this trail.
Okay, and how about the natural environment? Because that's always something, right, that people talk about. Anytime we're talking about building and preserves and this kind of stuff, people naturally have some concerns about, is it going to be a benefit to that? Tell me about that.
It's certainly going to be a benefit because it will give people access to the wonderful natural environment that we have in DuPage County. It'll connect quite a number of forest preserves. We're fortunate that at this trail we have kind of a unique opportunity in that there's no need to acquire additional land. Now, anytime you build something like this, environmental studies have to be taken. It's very thorough. That's one of the reasons it takes a long time to do this, because every possible problem is checked. So that'll all be checked. And we have on board a steering committee right now of various governmental organizations that includes the environmental people who are checking this. There's also the civic engineers who plan the trail, who know all the regulations regarding this and find the route that will best make this trail accessible to people without creating any negative impact on the natural environment.
Yeah, it's so important, right? I mean, that's,
Yes.
you know, because you're trying to build sustainability in that, you know, right?
This is a greenway.
Yeah, I
This
love
is a
that.
green trail. It was called the East Branch DuPage River Greenway on the original DuPage County plans.
Okay.
And that's what we're seeking to build, is a greenway that will keep people in nature and connect people with nature.
Okay. How long have we been at this project?
It's been going for years, and one of the things that we're really excited about is the movement in some of the governmental bodies that would have an impact on this. We're really excited about the potential funding sources that are going to be made available, and that's why we're not stopping in terms of our advocacy for this program.
Okay.
Let me add that sections of this trail are built in the south end of the county, from Wayland Lake up through Green Valley Forest Preserve is already constructed thanks to the DuPage County Forest Preserve. There's a section in Churchill Woods that goes roughly from North Avenue into the Great Western Trail and into Churchill Woods. So there's pieces there. What we're doing is connecting the dots.
Okay, so I can really do, if I was really, going for an Olympic bike medal, I could really go all the way through. I mean, this is
Yes.
what you're trying to get to, right?
Absolutely.
I could enjoy the full benefit of the whole county.
Yes.
Okay, so how can people get engaged with you? This is something, and I've talked with the Forest Preserve, we've had lots of nature groups on, and you're exactly right, Greg. People, particularly in this past 18 months, people benefit from nature in a way, and they realize that benefit in ways that they haven't before. So how does an average Joe or Jane citizen get involved with you to help bring the connection?
Yeah. Well, you can start by visiting our website. I think that's the main source to get information. You can find out ways to call to action and assist in this program and really help this effort out and get it across the finish line.
Okay, great. Thoughts on that?
Well, we've started putting yard signs out to make people aware. Because I'd like to point out that the opposition to this doesn't exist. Our problems have been inertia and apathy. People don't realize that the trail hasn't been built. They may confuse it with the West Branch Trail, which is 99% done and goes through Naperville and will connect with the East Branch Trail at the south end. People may think that it is done because it's done in certain places. We need to let people know that there's still work to do so that they can express their support for this trail.
Okay. Well, I think you've done a pretty good job of making that case, right?
Thank you.
We appreciate you coming by. I mean, really, and we appreciate the work that you're doing on behalf of helping people get out in nature and be able to go enjoy the trail.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Jane. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. To find out more about the Friends of the East Branch DuPage River Trail, please go and visit their website. We're going to take a quick break, but stay tuned. We're coming right back with more Spotlight. I'd like to thank all of my guests for joining us on Spotlight and our friends at Busey Bank for their generous sponsorship of today's show. To learn more about the two organizations featured on this episode, please go and visit our website at nctv17.com. And to stay informed about what's happening in our community, sign up to receive our daily news update and like and follow us on Facebook. For Spotlight, I'm Jane Wernette. Thank you for watching. Today's Spotlight is brought to you in part by presenting sponsor, Busey Bank. Busey, your dream, our promise.